I open the door to the psychologist's office. Alright, I know the last video, and by last video I mean last videos, kind of came off as a little weirdly edited. At first I thought one video was going to be that entire thing. No, I think every story game from now on I'm just going to be continuously playing, even though I take breaks in between, but you guys don't notice. Or maybe I just play for so long and then I just cut that video into parts. Who knows? But it is kind of difficult because, you know, a lot of it is text-based, which means I do have to read. Ooh, flowers, I forgot about that. Also, it has been a while since I've played. So I did have to kind of catch up. Regardless, I'm back. That's the way the video is going to be now, so let's get into it. I open the door to the psychologist's office. Golden rays of light radiate from the windows room. The windows room. Excusez-moi. I'm here to see Miss Jasmine. Yeah, I can see her being a Jasmine. Come in, Mentity, right? Just came back from school. I forgot about that. Just came back from school? Yes, ma'am. That was your first day? Three or four-ish panic attacks, fight at school. One new friend, though. That's positive. It's alright if things didn't go smoothly. The healing process won't be a linear and straightforward process. It's a jagged, winding road that we must navigate. Sometimes we move forward, sometimes we step back. I had a panic attack when one of my classmates swarmed me in class. Ma'am, can I really get better? I've taken my meds and I'm doing this counseling with you as well. And yet, I'm still... Of course you can, Mentity. You have gone through some trauma from your old school and it will leave some scars, Mentity. But those scars are proof that you are a strong girl who succeeded in overcoming everything. I hate this game. Here's the thing, guys. You don't know my personal life. You have no way of knowing my personal life. But, oh my god, does this game hit way too close to home than it should. Than it really should. Wow. Anyway, my new friends are nice too. I recall the events of the morning. My classmates tried to get to know me, but I panicked. They have good intentions, but why do I still... It's good they're able to recognize their good intentions, Mentity. Not everyone has bad intentions towards you. It's normal for you to feel wary because of your trauma, but please try to remember that most people in this world are good people. I want to live a normal life. But you are normal. How am I normal? I always get anxious and panic. I'm such a burden for Dad and Kirana. Who's Kirana? Oh, that's our friend. That's our friend. I forgot about that. Take some flowers. Oh, hello. Is that a flower? Or is that a brooch? I don't even know. What the fuck? What the fuck am I saying? Isn't a brooch like a little flower that you kind of put to someone for like special events or something like that? Oh, here's the sunflower. Or sunflower aesthetic. But that is weird. It's a similar looking thing. It's like a flower. Huh. Take some flowers. Take some flowers. Take some flowers. Honestly, it does feel like that sometimes. Mental health always feels like a burden and you never feel normal. But the thing is, most mental health struggles it's basically people trying to survive something that they went through or trying to improve themselves from what they were before. And most of the time, it's just conditions you have to manage. Like ADHD and dyslexia and all that stuff. Those are conditions that you just need to manage. And even though it's rough, there are ways to handle it. But things for like depression, anxiety, and a lot of other things, managing those is just as difficult, if not more difficult. But there's always a way, right? There's always a way. So yeah, reach out to somebody. Even Ayu. Who the hell is Ayu? Ayu? Is she a new friend? Oh, right, the new girl. No, we're the new girl. Oh, it's been so long. I don't actually remember. Also, these videos are going to be short. I'm just going to be recording a long time. So even though the last two videos were 2 hours long, this one's most likely going to be 50 minutes long, if not a little bit shorter. But it's not going to go longer than 50 minutes. I hope. Yes. No one said you were not normal. You are a human being. You wake up in the morning, you eat your breakfast, you do everything that your mother, your father, Kirana, and Ayu do. The only difference is the experiences we go through. This is a good therapist. No, wait. Counselor. Anthony, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you to not be normal? Being weird? What's wrong with being weird? Here's the thing, guys. Everybody's weird. Everybody's normal. The weirdness that we each have is our own unique personal traits. Think of it as our personal quirks. You know, in My Hero Academia, the most popular anime about superheroes, that's an anime, arguably. Everybody's just as different there than they are in the real world. The only differences are their appearance and their powers. So your weirdness is your own superpower. Embrace it. That was weirdly inspirational. Where people get shunned? Are you shunned in your school? When people get shunned, it's just a fear of not understanding. Or it just turns into something else. Whatever. No. But at my old school, remember mentity, the present takes priority. If a fish is told to live on land, it won't be able to survive. You can finally get a quiet pool to swim in. Suddenly Aditya's words echo in my mind. Who the hell is Aditya? God damn it. I'm so glad to hear that you feel safe. A school that is supposed to be your second home. Oh, right, the dude. The student council prez. It is supposed to be safe. I'm afraid. If I feel safe, something bad will happen. And why do you think that? Well, for one, if you let your guard down, it just hurts way more when you do eventually have that inevitable gut feeling reaction. It's hard to explain. Basically, what Mentity's feeling is that even though she struggles and she knows she's in a safe environment, she's scared to feel safe. Because if she keeps her guard up, she'll be less hurt. And when the eventuality comes, she'll be less hurt. But if she lets her guard down and she enjoys, it hurts worse than when you originally started. And ultimately it feels like you learned nothing and you just got... and it just sucks, basically. I don't know. This is basically what PTSD is. Probably not. Post-traumatic stress disorder, maybe the symptom. Again, I'm not that well versed, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere in the ballpark. All right, it's in the ballpark. Okay, maybe it's in the wrong field, but it's in the ballpark. I don't know. I just feel afraid. That's a part of dealing with your trauma. There's also that. Anthony's terrified of what happened in the past. Nowadays, is there anything bad happening? Take a deep breath. I saw a fight on my first day, but that had nothing to do with me. Today was relatively normal. None. Game has been saved. Fuck you! Fuck you! Are you kidding me? I was that close to the chapter being done? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me right now? I literally just said this last episode. And by last episode, the first episode. Oh my god. If that was the case, I honestly would have just kept playing. Should I just keep playing? Honestly, like, should I just keep playing until we get to the end of the chapter? And that way, no matter how long the episode is, it's just uploaded straight, so it doesn't actually matter all that much. Should I just do that? I think I should, and I think I'm going to, so I will do that. Oh, that's so annoying. Sure doesn't feel like I've attended Regina High for a week. My day-to-day life is pretty normal with Kirana by my side all the time. At all times. Unlike my previous school, the curriculum at Regina is more difficult and challenging than I expected. I did have higher expectations from this excellent private school, but... Toddy? Maybe I'm not smart enough. Or maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Anthony, maybe I should try harder. But how much harder? Feels like my efforts are in vain. Okay. Mantity! Sup, shithead? Yes, Leo? God damn. You know what I wished for, honestly? Like, I genuinely wish that schools were more like, alright class, come in, do your work, when you're done, you can leave. That's how one of my classes is right now. But even then, like, it's just... I really do wish it was like that from, like, not day one per se, but, like, high school and up. Because then it just trains you to just kind of deal with your time or something like that. The whole class burst into laughter, reacting to my sudden yelp. I immediately look down in shame. Leo gives me a stern look. He rarely acts like that to the other students. Seems like I've made him angry. Pay attention to the class, okay, Mentity? We are in teaching and learning activities, so please focus on the learning process first. I stayed quiet. Wait, what do we say? I have caused problems. I am indeed useless. Do you even know what we were discussing? I shake my head softly. The appall on his face. Bro, if I was Mentity, I would have bitch slapped the fuck out of him. Not only did he fail as a teacher the previous episodes before the literal previous episode before this, but he's also just an asshole. We were discussing the center of economic activity in the United States. Wait, what year is this? 2023, 22 or something like that? The economic activity in the United States, that would be... I don't even know. You know that's the weird thing. Over here in... What did we say this place was? Indonesia? Somewhere in there? Yeah, Indonesia. That's where this place is taken... That's where this story is taking place. This fictional story. The weird thing is... all these other countries are learning about our economics and how basically everything works and stuff, and rarely our history. Meanwhile, we're over here only learning our shit and not really learning about anything outside of the country. So that is interesting to say the least. How over here we only learn about United States shit, but everywhere else they're learning about other shit. So. And our shit as well, so that's kind of funny. According to Mentity, which city is it? Wait, what? Wait, what? We were discussing the center of economic activity in the United States. According to Mentity, which city is it? The center of economic activity. Technically, wouldn't that be New York? Washington, D.C. is full of politics. Chicago is real-life Gotham City. No offense to anybody who lives in Chicago, but it's basically just Gotham City. Prove me wrong. New York City. Yes, the center of economic activity in the United States is New York City. Chicago is a regular city, whereas Washington, D.C. is its government center. I do pay attention in class. I just pay attention in my own way. So, shut the hell up, bitch. I'm talking to this guy. He's an asshole. Take some... No flowers for you. Now, in New York, there is a street that is famous for its theatrical shows. Do you know what the name of that street is? Broadway. As an American, this makes sense to me, but come on. Oh, that's funny. Correct. Broadway is the street name that is famous for its theatrical shows. So we were discussing theater and drama. Does mentoring know what kind of art drama is? Oh my god. I hate this class. Drama is an expression through movement, illustration through movement, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be through sound. Oh, I can't save. It's through movement, right? I should know this. I had a drama class. Here's the thing. I wasn't in drama class. I had a drama class. Absolutely correct. Drama is an enactment expressed through movement. Even without sound, without props, a good drama will be able to tell its own story with just movement. Kanana, who sat beside me, raises her hand. Yes, Kanana. How is drama different from dance if they both tell a story with movement? That is a good question, actually, yeah. Try it, Entity. What do you think the difference between dance and drama is? Dance is accompanied by music. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Drama is more of just movements that tell a compelling story. But as we've evolved, and by we, I mean everything else in between, drama's been more to have vocals, to have sonnets, and musical expression. Meanwhile, a dance is all about movement as well, but it's more incorporated with music, so that way it tells the different sides of the story. Correct! Dance is an act of moving to music, while drama doesn't have to use music. In drama, performers will play certain roles and try to act like the characters in the story. I borrowed a video for you all to watch. Hooray, movie time! Yay, movie time. Classmates hoot and holler with joy. Yeah, when it's movie time, it's the best time. I remember that. I like how this teacher literally came up to us and said, "Oi, are you paying attention?" And we answered every single question he asked correctly. We always use watching in class as a refreshing activity from the fatigue of studying. Yeah. It's usually Leo who always provides a distraction in the middle of his Indonesian language session. This is Indonesian language? Why are we talking about the US? After a while, we see Leo struggling to switch on our classroom projector. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, every person in the world knows this struggle. Not only does this happen more often today, but back then it happened way less often because it was literally just push a button on a remote and it just turned on and it was already magically connected to the computer. These days, shit just doesn't want to work. And it's so fucking dumb. He keeps pressing the button on the remote, but exactly. But the projector doesn't seem to switch on. How did I know? How did I know? Huh? What's going on? Why isn't it turning on? Maybe the remote's battery is empty? Just as we are going to use it? Oh well. Mentity? Yeah. No need to stammer like that, I don't bite. Another round of laughter from the class. Thanks. Kanana looks at me with pity, but makes me feel even more ashamed. Yes? Mentity, could you please get the batteries from the administration room? Why are we surprised? Eh? You do know where the administration room is, right? No, I'm new here, you dumb bitch! Seriously, how did this guy get a teaching degree? He can barely retain simple information. Oh my god. This fucking guy, has gotten a certificate, no, a master's degree in failureology.
Emotional damage.
I honestly know where the administration room is, but why me? Oh, never mind. Is it because I offended him? No, it's because you're the only one that knows where it is. Actually, no. It's because you were just here. Oh my god, you're overthinking again, girl. I can take her there, Leo. Anthony is quite new here, so she might get lost. Yes, you may. Be quick. Nah. Yeah, Leo. Is that normal? Calling teachers by their first names instead of Mr. or Mrs.? Is that just an American thing? Kirana takes my hand and leads me out the class. On the way, Kirana discreetly whispers to me, "Hey, it's alright, Leo's always like that." I don't know what I would do at school without Kirana. Game has been saved. Hello? These are cool. Kirana and I walk through the hallways hand in hand. Do you know where the administration room is, right? I do. I am sorry I had to bring you in to cut it out. You don't have to be like that. Just relax, Mentity. You got me out of class anyway. I smile at Kirana, who chuckles. I'm so lucky to have a friend like Kirana. She's been with me ever since elementary school. Up till now. Do we need to have a recap every chapter? Do we? Do we really? Up to now, Kirana is the best of friends that I have. As we walk and pass the library, I see a familiar-looking person carrying books out. His thin body, with thick glasses and sluggish posture, makes him stand out in my memory. Hang on, I'm gonna try and get into the Dr. Seuss. His thin body and thick glasses and sluggish posture makes him stand out in my memory. That's the kind of vibe that one sentence gives. Like, damn. Him. Hey, Alvin. Oh, hey. It's... Joker. Sorry, I couldn't fucking remember his name because I just I didn't watch Persona 5. Nor did I play it. It's not the game for me. It feels way too complicated. Hey, Kirana. Kirana, right? Yeah, I'm Kirana. Jesus Christ, both of you are so fucking awkward. Just like the actual Joker. And you? He seems fatigued. Should we introduce ourselves? Nah. Are you okay? You look pale. Don't look so surprised. You're just pale as hell. You look like a fucking vampire with those red eyes. Okay, thank you for worrying. I'm Alvin, and you are? I'm Mentity. Are you really okay? I look at Alvin worriedly. He really does look scrawny and pale. He looks like he will faint at any given moment. I'm good, just didn't sleep enough. Insomnia? Maybe? Stayed up late last night studying. Okay, well that I understand. Studying? There's not even a test coming up. First-ranked student in the whole school is truly a different breed. There's no exams to study for. Alvin looks away, covers his face with his hand. I recall that Alex has always been a second rank, which means Alvin is always the first rank. What are you doing in the library? Looking for a specific book? Oh no, we're heading to the administration room. Catch you later, Vin. Okay. Kanana waves her hand at Alvin. I just nodded as Alvin, who waved his hand awkwardly at us. Makes sense. When two introverts meet our mutual friends with an extrovert, everybody's awkward except for the one extrovert. As we go down the stairs, Kirana suddenly stops. Huh. Is this gonna be an Amori thing where it's like gonna be creepy? Nah. Can you smell that? This is... Now that Kirana mentions it, I start to smell a weird scent near the stairs. Here's the thing, if somebody's dead, normally a corpse takes months, Nope, weeks at the most. Well, 7 days to 5 days to even start smelling a little bit. But it takes months for that sort of smell to just build up and just, stink. So it's either an animal or somebody threw up or something like that. An odor that makes breathing difficult. This scent. Smell of cigarettes. As soon as it said breathing difficult, I immediately understood. Breathing. Here's the thing. Cigarettes and me, it's a hate-hate relationship. Anytime I'm near anybody that's smoking or has smoked, the scent of that cigarette smell lingers. And it hurts my lungs and it hurts to breathe. If someone is caught smoking in school, there will be consequences. Teachers aren't allowed to smoke here either, right? That's right, Mentity. Not even teachers. Could he be a student? Kanana walks towards the source of the cigarette smell in the corner in the hallway. I follow from behind. Who is it? Game has been saved. Kirana looks surprised and moves behind me. Hey, stupid, what are you doing here? After Kirana stepped away, Alex and Donnie come out from behind the wall in the corner. Ah, the delinquent. Smell of cigarettes spreads as Alex approaches. In confusion, he throws a lit cigarette on the ground. Donnie, who was standing behind him, immediately steps on the cigarette butt. Aren't you two supposed to be in class? What are you doing here? Please don't tell Ayu about this. Huh? Ayu? What? You? Weren't you the one who called Ayu that time? Yeah? You know you're not allowed to smoke in the school, even teachers. You don't need to repeat the school rules that everybody is forced to memorize. You might get an official warning letter from the school, you know. That depends. Depends on whether there's a tattletale around or not. Does Ayu know you guys smoke? Ayu doesn't know? I make eye contact with Alex and Donnie suspiciously. They look awkward as if covering something up. Ayu doesn't know. I'm the type of person that doesn't really get involved with other people, usually because it's not my business. But also because if I interfere, that usually leads to the worst things happening. So it's better to have them work out within themselves. But at the end of the day, it's up to whoever. It seems like I may hit a nerve. I shouldn't have said anything. You don't need to know. There's a silence among us. We look at each other trying to discern who knows what. We're gonna leave now to the administration room. Are you going to tattle? No, we're going to get batteries. So we run. One thing's for sure. The further we got away from them, the more the cigarette smell disappeared. Alex and Donnie... Are they really that reckless? They're delinquents. Kirana and I were out of breath from walking so quickly away from Alex and Donnie. We stop in front of an empty teacher's room as most of them are currently in class. Thank God. No. We're being chased. Chased by who? Startled, Kirana and I glance towards the source of the sound. Yuslina stands straight and tall, gazing at our tired selves with her look of authority. Who is chasing you? No one, ma'am. Don't lie, you both look exhausted. Who is chasing you that you have to run? We need to get to the administration room soon. Yeah, we need to get to the administration room. Is that correct, Mentity? That's right, miss. Next time, no need to run, yeah? Just relax, no one is chasing you. Actually, we were being chased by Alex and Donnie. Please excuse us, ma'am. Very well, no need to run, okay? Yes, ma'am. The silence. The dead silence. As Kinana and I are about to leave, we hear Ayu's voice calling out to us. I turn around to see her approaching us. Mentity? Kinana? Huh? Ayu? What's up? I looked for you in the administration room and you weren't there. Well, there's no need for you to get the batteries anymore. Apparently, Leo forgot to plug in the projector.
Failure!
Oh, God. Leo really is a dumbass. Again, I will reiterate, how the fuck did he get a teaching license? Oh my god. This guy. This fucking guy. How? I reiterate, how? It doesn't make sense. Alright, have you seen Alex and Donnie? Somebody told me they're skipping class again. Entity? What were Alex and Donnie doing when you met them? Ooh. 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 We gotta choose. Do we rat them out? I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. 2 reasons. 1, they're guys, and they're assholes. 2, it's not my problem. Either cancer's gonna get them, or their lack of good choices is. So, you know, not my problem. I glance at Kirana. She seems tense, awaiting my next words. They're just hanging out, ma'am. Messina lends out another sigh. I get that Alex is so smart, but this is not the way to go about things. Ayu, is something going on with Alex? As far as I know, his dad had another fight with his mom, miss. Ah, parent issues. Alex had told me, so I think Alex is ready to learn in class under these conditions. Is that so? Go tell Alex and Donnie to get back to class. Yes, miss. Thank you for trusting me. Alright, you better get going. I need to get back to grading assignments. Me, Kiran, and Ayu excuse ourselves to Miss Lena before going back to Alex and Donnie. I have a feeling that, Ayu will know regardless if we said or not. And I think she'll realize that the reason we lied to Miss Lena is because we didn't want to affect their school, their academic stuff. Because that is a pretty good reason to lie to an academic person. Arriving at the last place we saw Alex and Donnie, Ayu pauses and turns towards me. You guys go first, I'll catch up. Leo is definitely waiting for you two. Then what about you? Ayu is already a very short name. You didn't have to abbreviate. Don't worry. I'll take care of Alex and Donnie. I want to hide and eavesdrop. I pull Kirana's hand softly. Let's go back to class. Okay. We walk towards the stairs and take a couple of steps up. Suddenly, Kirana stops and whispers, I'm curious. Let's watch from here and see what's up. I nod at Kirana. We both hid behind the staircase wall and watch what happens. Alex? Donnie? Get out! Damn. They look pretty worried and embarrassed. Cigarette ashes noticeably stick out of their trousers. I'm sorry. Alex didn't do anything. Again, short name, you didn't have to shorten it even further. I was the one who asked him to smoke. No, Donnie, I don't need to take responsibility alone like that. Regardless of who invites, the person who joins is still... is still at fault. Didn't you think that if you got caught by a teacher, you would get a warning letter? Don't ever try a stunt like this ever again. Okay, you. I was in awe and surprised by Ayu's assertiveness. Yeah, that's why it was better to just leave it in her hands, because if they got a warning letter from the school, it goes on their permanent record, and odds are they probably wouldn't make it to college. People who screw up can still be redeemed, so. Or can they? She can make even the biggest troublemakers obey her. Not even the teachers can do that. If you really consider me a close friend, please respect my feelings too. I don't want you two to get suspended or worse, expelled. Alex looks down and nods in response. Seems like Ayu succeeded in making them feel ashamed. I let out a sigh of relief and take Kirana's hand. Come on, let's go to class. Kirana nods and we leave those two in the hallway. I hope everything's going to be fine. The game has been saved. Yay! School's over. Right? It is the evening. The school bell rings, signaling the end of the day. I quickly organize my stationery and put it in my bag. Computer? Maybe? The other students cheer happily and say their goodbyes to Miss Lena, who immediately excuses herself from the class. Anthony, I'm really sorry, but I have to head straight home, and I can't keep you company while you wait for your ride home. My mom's already here to pick me up, and I have to go shopping with her. It's alright. It's okay. Thank you for always accompanying me. I'm sorry, Mentity. Are you sure? Yeah, I am. Okay. And I'm going home now, okay? Kirana runs off, leaves me in class alone. It's fine. Everything's fine. I grab my backpack hanging on my chair and head to the same direction. When I reached the hallway, the school seemed to be getting quiet as the other students were either getting picked up or going home on their own. The few left in the hallway were hanging out before heading home. I take out my phone and order myself a scooter taxi online. Aren't you just gonna wait for your dad? Got one. The scooter's pretty far away. It looks like I'm in for a long wait. What are you people doing? A shouting sound comes from the classroom located not far from where I am. A couple of students in the area turn their heads to see what's going on. But then just go on about their business. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's it. I don't want to deal with you anymore. After that last shout, Leo emerges from the classroom and looks at me startled. Excuse me, Mentity. I nod softly and give way for Leo to pass through. Whoa, what? He looks pretty pissed off. Yeah, I could have told you that. I've never seen Leo that angry. Leo is usually friendly, outgoing, and cheerful. It would be scary if he were to be that angry at me. Shh, what a nuisance. Alex's voice can be heard from the classroom. I freeze up. If I want to get outside, I have to pass the class. Alex and Donnie must be inside. Ayu's already gone home. There's no way I can tell her. Here's the thing. Odds are, if you pass the classroom normally, they probably won't notice. If you try and sneak past, it'll be more noticeable. Just go normally. I walk slowly towards the classroom and see Alex and Donnie standing outside. As I see them, Alex turns his head and makes eye contact with me. Hey, Mentity! I almost jump out of surprise. My hands tremble while holding my bag. Yeah? Get over here. Game saved. I slowly approach Alex and Donnie. Their clothes look creased and damp from sweat. What's up? You're Ayu's friend, aren't you? Friend? I don't recall Ayu ever saying that I was ever her friend. As far as I know, my only friend in the school is Kirana. I don't even interact with Ayu that much. Am I worthy to be called her friend? Yeah, of course we'd be going this meta into this fucking one simple question. Let it go, Aniki. Huh? Who the hell is Aniki? I'm not sure if Ayu would ever befriend a girl like her. Aniki? What language is that? I don't even fucking know. Shut up. Ayu went home already, didn't she? Uh-huh. Alex looks out the window and sighs. I'm glad she didn't see us just now. Heh. I mean, don't tell Ayu we got scolded by Leo. Hibitsu wakaru? Give me a second. And yes, I'm going to Google Translate. I have no other alternatives. Okay, so it's apparently Japanese, and do you know the secret? Eh? Speak normal, weeb. I mean, this is a secret. That's a statement. You asked a question. So I think the actual translation would be, is this a secret? There you go. I nod again awkwardly. Still don't understand why they are so close to Anya, but why it all has to be a secret. And then again, it's none of my business. Like I keep saying. It's so weird, the weird connections between me and this mysterious character. It's so weird, the random little connections. But hey, it's a small world. Just stay out of trouble, that seems to be my goal. I have to get out of here as soon as possible. I have to go. Don't leave just yet. Still want to talk to you. Looks like I'm trapped again. Oh my god. When can I live in peace? Why does problems always come? Why do problems always come, even though it feels like I'm behaving normally? What if the whole world ends up hating me for associating with these delinquents? What if they actually hate me? Why do you always look so panicked and worried like that? Ayu told me she doesn't dare ask you directly. I swear, no one's gonna bite here unless you have to deal with Miss Lena. But I've been dealing with Miss Lena. If it wasn't for her and Kirana's help, I wouldn't be able to go to school here. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. Who am I anyway? Just a troublemaker? A broken home kid? Yeah. No one wants to be my friend except for Ayu and Donnie. Hey, don't put it like that, Aniki. What does Aniki mean? Aniki is apparently Indonesian, and it just means Aniki, so I don't know what it means. It's probably like a word that means close friend or something like that. They're bros. Or maybe they're gay and they're in a relationship or something, who knows? Who am I to know? Who am I to know? I'm sure the kids here just don't get guys like us. I mean, there's a ton of girls waiting in line to hang out with you, Aniki. Yeah, but what for? If I date him, I'll just get called a player. Having a friend like Ayu leads to... It's like last week in the cafeteria. The event of that cafeteria incident flashes before my eyes. As I recall, a student accused Ayu of being promiscuous because she's close to Alex. Then Alex beat that student up because he insulted Ayu. Seems like they have a special relationship. You must think I'm in a relationship with Ayu, or not. Actually, Ayu already rejected me. Damn. Okay, so they're close, but not relationship close. Childhood friends, maybe? That's because Ayu wasn't in the mood at the time, Aniki. If you try again... No, Don. It's better if Ayu and I stay the way we are now. Not good for her. I'm always getting into trouble. And now I'm just spilling my guts in front of the new kid. Alex laughs, but it's a forced laugh. As if there's a certain sadness he's trying to repress. If that wasn't obvious by his obvious troublemaker shit. Every troublemaker is kind of just hiding their own sadness. Even Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is repressing so much shit. Do you realize that he has an absent father that probably said a lot of mean shit to him before going back on tour as a musician? Like, dude's repressed and depressed. It's obvious. Has he been a troublemaker all this time because he has a personal problem or that he's keeping to himself? Oh my god, yes. I don't really know much about him other than he's a super smart brat. Maybe this is his way of dealing with his sadness. Didn't he say that he's a son of a broken home? Despite that, he still manages to pretend to be happy and laugh it up. Unlike me, who's this gloomy. As we fell silent, I remembered the candy from Aditya that I kept in my bag. Aditya gave it to me as a welcome gift to cheer me up. Should I give it to Alex to cheer him up? I don't know what else I can do. Hey, is it okay for me to blabber on like this? Other kids would have left already, but not you. I quickly open my backpack and reach into the pocket. Alex and Donnelly seem baffled at my behavior as I rummage around looking for something. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. After making sure I have a candy firmly in my hand, I take it out and offer it to Alex. Candy? I took a deep breath and gathered my courage. Hey, chin up, Alex. I immediately regret what I just said. Was it too cheesy? What even was that? Oh my god, this game's great. Why couldn't I come up with a better line? Alex and Donnie pause and look at each other. The two then suddenly laugh together. I just looked at them surprised. Is there something funny about me? Are they laughing at me? Did I do something wrong? You, an entity. Thanks. Thanks. Alex takes the candy from my hand. His eyes reflect a deep sadness. Maybe he's been lonely all this time. I've heard cases of troublemakers who do bad things for attention. Is Alex one of them? Thank you, entity. Eh? I only have one piece of candy. Think of it as symbolic of you giving candy to both of us, even though there's only one of us. Even though there's only one of us. Wait, what? No, I don't know if that's a translation issue or if that's a weird thing. It's weird because he says that there's only one of us, as if one of them isn't actually there. Or maybe it's a translation issue, even though you only had the one or something. I don't know. Weird. Alex looks at the candies in his hands. There's an emotion in his eyes. Donnie and I look at Alex quietly. Looks like the troublemaker could also show such expressions. Before I judged Alex and Donnie too much, I want to apologize, but I don't have the courage to say it. This candy. It's from Aditya, isn't it? How does he know? I feel awkward now getting caught regifting something. Is it really for me? Yeah. Suddenly my phone rings. I check it. It seems like the online scooter taxi I ordered just arrived at the school. I have to leave soon. But how? When are you heading home? Waiting for a ride? Yeah. Is your ride here? If your ride's here, just go. I nod. Alex smiles at me. Let's talk again sometime. For you guys, the translation is going to be down there, but I don't have that translation, so... Oh, see you tomorrow. Mata shita. We are friends. We made friends. I don't understand what Donnie just said, but I wave at them and jog my way to the gates. Today, too many things happened that I felt a bit dizzy. But now at least I understand a little bit about Alex and Donnie. They need friends, and Ayu's the only one who seems to get them. But can I be their friend? That's entirely up to you. But they are troublemakers. I don't want to be shunned for associating with them. This is hard. Maybe I'll tell Kirana about this tomorrow. The dismissal bell rings. I don't know why today feels faster than yesterday. Probably because we just sped through the day. And by sped through, I mean we didn't have it. Probably because nothing strange happened. Yeah, probably. Today there were no incidents of Alex and Donnie's trouble either. Did they become obedient all of a sudden? Finally going home? So, what do you want to tell me? Gianna gently pats my shoulder. I already told her that I wanted to talk to her about something after school. Ayu. Alex's voice could be heard from outside, following by her approached footsteps. Thanks for lunch. I'll return the box. You're welcome, Lex. Alex hands an empty lunchbox to Ayu. Ayu puts it in her bag. As I witness this, Alex turns to me and smiles. Hey, Mentity. Come here. I turn to Kirana, who's surprised at how Alex is treating me. But Kirana simply smiles. Hey, you're being called over. I approach Ayu and Alex. What's up? No need to be all stiff like that. Relax. Relax. Uh-huh. Nobody can relax in Alex's presence. All things considered, I'm still a little afraid of him. Mentally is still adapting, Lex. He's only been here for a week. It's been a week?! Dude, Chapter 1 was literally our first day. How has it been a week already? Damn! That's... what the hell? Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, Mentity. I shake my head at Alex. It's okay. Sorry? Why are you the one saying sorry? It's alright. You haven't done anything wrong. This is awkward. I don't even know what to talk about with Alex. Who called me over? And then there's Ayu. After finding out Alex once liked Ayu, or still, I don't get the relationship. Neither do I. Neither do I. At this point, it could be seen as a love dodecahedron. It's not going anywhere, and it doesn't have anything. But it's also everything. Mentity. Yes. You don't have to feel awkward with me, Alex, or Donnie, yeah? We already consider you a friend. Not just a friend from a class, or from school, but a friend. You get what I mean, right? Mentity. Thank you for accepting Alex and Donnie. See what I did? See? See, what did I tell you? Mentity is a kind and understanding person. Yeah, just shy. I don't even know what to say. Friend? Can I trust Ayu, Alex, and Donnie? In my school, all of my friendships ended with... They all ended with... Wait, what? They all ended up... Alex might be infamous for being a troublemaker, but he's honest. So you don't need to be afraid that Alex is hiding something from you. Same with me. Just think of Alex and me as your friend, like Kirana. I turn to Kirana, who gives me a thumbs up as she pretends to use her phone. Oh my god. It's like reading a book, guys. You just imagine the situations and it's hilarious as hell. Oh my god. I really like this game. It's just kind of cozy. I'm pretty sure Kirana is actually paying attention to our conversation. Seems like Ayu and Alex have no problem with that. Well, it's not a private conversation. It's kind of just be chill, we friends. You one of us now, something like that. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, just like Ayu said. Don't hide anything. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I want to thank you for calling Ayu when I was fighting that bastard kid. Oh, right. so I didn't need to deal with the teachers. I also haven't thanked you for that candy you gave me. I know Aditya gave it to you, but you gave it to me instead. Candy? What candy? Drugs. Yesterday when I met Mentity, she gave me candy to cheer me up. You're so nice, Mentity. Yeah, when we hate ourselves, we want to care about other people. It's kind of a trick of the trade. I look down embarrassed. Ayu and Alex are really nice to me. Can I trust them? I'm afraid that I'll make some sort of mistake and then they will, like my old school. I always screw things up. Chill the fuck out. PTSD aside, chill the fuck out. They're literally in the middle of accepting you. If only it were that easy, flipping a switch. I'm not sure if I can maintain this friendship. I always end up doing the wrong thing and repeating it again. They wouldn't accept me if they knew what really happened to me. They will avoid me, definitely. I'm so... Entity. Kirana pats my shoulder from behind. I instantly look toward Kirana smiling at me. Congratulations on the new friends. I look back at Anu and Alex, both of them smiled kindly. If Kirana believes in them, so do I. I, too, believe in them. Thank you for being my friends. We're smiling! Flowers. Flowers. Take some fucking flowers. Mentity. Dude, he's even smiling. Hell yeah. You can smile too. You should smile more often. You're so pretty when you smile like that. I fucking hate it when people say that. I blush and try to hide my face with my hair. Kirana chuckles at my reaction. Suddenly my phone rings. A text message from Dad appears on the screen saying that he's waiting for me at the gate. Uncle Vicky is picking you up? Uncle Vicky? Who? Mentity's driver? Hush, Uncle Vicky is Mentity's dad. Oh, sorry. I hold back my laughter behind my hand. If you're ready to be picked up, you should head home first. We're still waiting for our rides. Then I'm going home first. I walk out of class towards the gate. Dad is waiting for me there. I'd better hurry. Nah? Yeah? I want to ask something about Mentity. What is it, you? I overheard a conversation with Miss Lena when I walked past the teacher's room. Did Mentity in her old school... Don't fucking do this. What's wrong with Mentity? Yeah, I heard she got bullied. Yeah. So that's why she's a bit strange transferring from a school in the same city. I thought she was moving up a grade. Yeah, Mentity was bullied so bad until she... And then she... As class president, I will do my best to help Mentity. Thanks, you. It's my job. Me too. If anybody messes with her, let me know. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. Relax, Nah. We're friends. Game saved. They did end up talking behind her back a bit, but that is interesting. Here's the thing. People don't like it. They overthink, and they think they're going to talk negatively about them. But at the end of the day, it's usually the opposite. Okay. Dad sits firmly beside me while devouring his homemade fried rice. My favorite cartoon plays on the TV while we eat side by side on the sofa. It's been a long time since Dad and I had dinner together, let alone with his cooking. I can't cook much food, but fried rice is his favorite dish. I eat a spoonful of rice, even though it tastes so-so. Somehow his fried rice always calms me down. That that character is funny. Is that Crash Bandicoot? I know Dad doesn't really like this cartoon, but he seems to be trying to enjoy it. How come this character is like that? That's what they usually do. Don't be like that, okay? How can you hurt someone like that? Yeah, no. As he chews, Dad softly pats my head a few times. Oh, right. How's school going? I don't know where to start. Obviously, there's no way I'm telling you about Alex and Donnie in the beginning. Alex had grazed Dad's car. Dad wouldn't be happy if he found out I'm friends with Alex, but sooner or later I have to tell him. How do I do this? It's going well, right? Yeah, Dad. Well, that's good then. That means my choice what? Hello? That is fucking ringtone? Could you imagine if fucking Batman, Bruce Wayne, was in the middle of having dinner with Dick Grayson, Damian Wayne, and the rest of the Bat family, and out of nowhere, Hatsune Miku just starts coming out of his pocket, right? Like, her voice, her song, and he just picks up the phone like, yes, Alfred? I'm pretty sure that entire table of Bat family will just laugh hysterically, and I would be laughing alongside them. That would be hilarious. I know it's your office's special ringtone. There must be something sudden and important he has to go to. Just a minute, Mentity. Hello? Yes? Yes? Huh. How could that happen? Oh my god. I'll be right there. Dad places his plate on the table and puts his phone into his pocket. He looks sad and kisses my forehead. I'm sorry, I have to go to the office. Now? Yeah. Dad hurries to his room and grabs his bag. What happened? He doesn't even have a chance to change his clothes. Not even a shower? I could do that at the office. This is very urgent. Dad messes up my hair roughly. I have to go, sweetheart. Quickly, Dad heads to the garage and closes the door. The sound of a car starting up and driving away, and the sound of the fence being locked can be heard in the distance. I sit alone in the living room while holding a plate of fried rice. I glance at Dad's plate of fried rice. There's still half of it left. Dad's always busy. He was never like this before. I don't know when Dad started working more and more, but he rarely comes home. I'm always alone. Alone with my thoughts. I scoop another spoonful of fried rice and stare blankly at the TV. It tastes bland. Dad didn't add enough salt. A tear fell down my cheek. I miss Dad. If I remember anything about Mom, maybe I would miss her too. Oh, damn, that sucks. That really sucks. It is so weird, this fucking game. So weird. But I never knew Mom. Mom died giving birth to me. That's all I know. Dad's always been with me since I was little. Dad's always been around. But since when? Since when did Dad feel so far away? Now I'm alone. I'm always alone. I have no one. We already consider you a friend. Not just a friend from a class or from school, but a friend. You get what I mean, right? Suddenly Anyu's words echo in my mind. Friends. Ayu, Alex, Maybe Donnie. And Kinana. Kinana's always been there for me. Kinana always helps me. Anya said that I'm her friend, even though I often bother her in class. Alex and Donnie are troublemakers, but they're willing to chat with me. I'm not alone. I have friends. I'm not alone. See, guys, you aren't alone. There's always people with you, even though you don't see them. Just takes a little bit to get to know them more. Even though you don't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. After finishing Dad's fried rice, I take his plate and put it in the fridge. It'd be a shame to throw it away. It can be eaten for breakfast. Yeah. Afterward, I wash the dishes and go straight to my bedroom. Oh, damn! MacBook! Before going to bed, I will... I don't think we need to study. We're pretty good in class already. Chat with Kirana. Seems like chatting with Kirana could be fun. I'll chat with her first. Game saved? Chapter 3. So I guess each chapter is like about an hour long. So yeah, that's probably fine. I'll see you guys in the next episode.